What's up, guys? Wes Troop back again, and you know what time it is. It's time to check out what I picked up for my 4K and Blu-ray collection for the month. And this month, it was pretty good. Got some Blu-rays, got one 4K, I think, and a handful of Criterions. So let's get started, shall we? First up, this is something I picked up at Half Price Books. First time in the collection, Nocturnal Animals, starring Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal. I remember liking this one. It was pretty interesting. So I definitely want to give this one another watch soon. Definitely worth picking up. So there is that. Here's a film I have never heard of, but it was on the clearance rack at Half Price Books called Sympathy for Delicious. And as you see, a film by Mark Ruffalo. So I was like, $2 for a film directed by Mark Ruffalo. Sure, why not? Maybe I'll give it a watch sometime next century. But I figure it's worth checking out. So there is Sympathy for Delicious. Obviously, first time in the collection for that one. There's another first time in the collection from Half Price Books. This is Shame, starring Michael Fassbender and Carey Mulligan. I've heard a lot about this. I think John wanted to pick it for our A-list movie club the one time, but I couldn't find it. So now I found it. So here it is. I've heard a lot of interesting things about this, and yes, NC-17. This is rated. And then there's also the... no, I guess it's not unrated. I guess that's just NC-17. So there's that. I am interested in checking out Shame. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. So there is that. No shame in that. This is Upgrade for me. Not first time in the collection. It Follows. Obviously, I had it on DVD. Now I got it on Blu-ray. I saw this in the theater. I definitely enjoyed It Follows. It definitely got a following when it was in theaters, and I was very interested in it. Definitely one of the more interesting jump scares that got me. Not really a jump scare per se, but it scared the shit out of me when this big tall guy just randomly walks into the room. I don't know why that one got me so much. I was talking about that a little bit ago on a random Facebook group, but whatever. So there is It Follows. Upgrade. This is first time in the collection as well. Half Price Books. Elysium with Matt Damon. This is Neil Blomkamp, director of District 9. I like this one better than Chappie, but District 9 is the best one for sure. But I liked Elysium as well and would watch it again. Now, an upgraded classic. We have Casablanca. And this one I will be reviewing soon on the channel. This was an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. I know it's on 4K, but I figured I'd pick it up because I'm going to be reviewing it soon. So I've got a review copy at least. So can't wait to check out Casablanca. And yes, obviously it's a Best Picture winner. This is also going to be coming back on the big screen soon. So very cool. Maybe I'll go see it on the big screen. Who knows? Which would make this a bad decision. Not really. I want to have it in the collection either way. All right, and then we have... Oh, no, there's another 4K. I picked this up for... this was on sale at Best Buy. Yeah, for like 85 bucks. This was on sale at Half Price Books. They had their after Christmas sale. This is Baywatch on 4K. You know, I had it on DVD. It's an upgrade to 4K. I thought this was fine, this movie. It's not great, obviously, but I figured for... it came to like under $5 for a 4K, which, fine, why not? For my Dwayne Johnson collection, you know, like everyone should have. Oh, I see another 4K sitting there, and it's a big one. Also, from Half Price Books from the clearance, we have Mud, starring All Right, Matthew McConaughey. You gotta do it. Give me my money. So we got, yeah, this was one I watched almost a decade ago, I want to say. Probably worth a rewatch. I forgot Reese Witherspoon was in this movie. But I really did enjoy Mud. This is another upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. I do say check this out. Recommend. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. So we have Mud, and then here's the big one that I was talking about on 4K. I've been looking for this. I've had this on Blu-ray, and I've wanted to upgrade to 4K because I'm sure it looks spectacular. And you know we got my man right there, Ryan Gosling, my man crush. And then, of course, Harrison Ford's in it, too, for like 20 minutes. But this is a great film. This was in my best of the year it came out, definitely. This was in my top 5 of that year, I believe. So I love me some Blade Runner 2049. So another Gosling upgrade into the collection. And then we have another upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, and that is from Big Lots for $1.25. I was waiting on it. I was flipping by $5, flipping every month, and then I saw $1.25. I said, the price is right. So Sully, starring Tom Hanks, of course. I enjoy this film. I know a lot of people, it got some slack for some reason, but I enjoyed Sully, and I saw it in theaters too. And now, down to right some wrongs, because I only had this on DVD, the Back to the Future trilogy. Now, I was waiting for it to upgrade to Blu-ray, but $9.99 was a great price for this, and look. So I'm sure I will upgrade it to 4K sooner or later and trade this bad boy in. But it was a crime that I only had this on DVD and not Blu-ray. Let's be real. So now, upgraded the Back to the Future trilogy. So I have righted that wrong in my life. And now my life is perfect. All right. And another upgrade here. We've got Jim Carrey with Yes Man. Not one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, but it's enjoyable enough. I have to get Liar Liar upgraded to Blu-ray. That is another crime in my collection. But I enjoyed Yes Man well enough to give it an upgrade for the collection. So, yes, I did. That was bad. All right. And then one of my favorite films of 2021, I was sort of holding off on getting this new, but I found it. Licorice Pizza. I knew I'd find it at a used store sooner or later. But this is Paul Thomas Anderson, of course. PTA with Philip Seymour Hoffman's son and Alana Haim. I really enjoyed this film. This was another one that sort of got some slack. But I really enjoyed it and am thrilled to have it in the collection. So some Licorice Pizza. And I got questioned that by the guy from Half Price Books. He's like, what is this movie about? I've never heard of this. Like, it was up for Best Picture. So, and then we got another upgrade. A Sandler, Jack Nicholson movie, Anger Management. Again, not one of their best movies, obviously. But I like it. It's a few good laughs. Oh, I forgot Marissa Tomei was in this movie. God. Yes, Anger Management. It's worth a few good laughs at least. So I put that for my decent Sandler movie for my collection. I don't get the real crappy ones. And then this was a pick from Dollar Tree. I've never heard of it. But Ethan Hawke is in it. And it's called Good Kill. Will it be a good movie? Nobody knows. Let's see. And Bruce Greenwood. Zoe Kravitz is in this. Wow. Jake Abel and January Jones. So not too bad. It's from 2015. It might be worth the $1.25 I spent on it then. I don't know. Maybe sometime next decade I'll get to watch this too. But Good Kill, starring Ethan Hawke. So there's that. Obviously first time in the collection for that one. And then we have Hotel for Dogs with Emma Roberts and some dogs. So this is actually an upgrade. I thought this was a kind of a cute movie, so I upgraded it. I found it at Dollar Tree. Why not? I love me some doggies. So Hotel for Dogs. And then this one, this is going to be second chance cinema right here, because I saw this the first time and I thought, oh God, but maybe it needs another chance. It's an A24 movie. One of their big hits, one of their first big hits, actually. And that is Spring Breakers. I know this movie has its audience that love this movie. I did not the first time I saw it. it might have made my worst of the year list that year. But considering I'm more open-minded a decade later, maybe I'll give it Spring Breakers another chance, you know, so we'll see. We'll see, Spring Breakers. I mean, it should be right up my alley, honestly, but it just left a bad taste in my mouth. So we'll see. We'll give it another shot. If not, it's going back to the store. All right. Then this is a total impulse buy. I've seen this around a few places. I got it basically for free, and that is Prisoners of Ghostland, of the Ghostland, with Nicolas Cage and Sofia Boutella. It looks like another movie that would be right up my alley, so I have to report this back to the dude at the store if this is any good or not. So maybe you'll be seeing a review soon. Maybe not. Who knows? But I am interested in checking this one out to see how bonkers of a Nicolas Cage movie it actually is. So there you go. Prisoners of the Ghostland. And then we have an upgrade that I've been looking for a long time and just have never found it. Freddy vs. Jason. I know. This possibly may be the first rated R movie I saw in theaters. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure. So this just for that, it needs to go in my collection. But this is a guilty pleasure movie for me. I know it's not great, but Freddy vs. Jason is a lot of fun. And I just got the whole Nightmare on Elm Street box set last month, so this will be a great addition to that. So some Freddy vs. Jason. And now for the 4K that I knew I picked up, because I separated it into a pile, Bullet Train. Newish to 4K. A couple months ago it came out. I enjoyed this. The review is up on the channel if you'd like to check that out and give me a like, give me a comment. Give me some other stuff. Give me some money. Yes, so Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. I enjoyed this one, and the review is up on the thing. First time in the collection, obviously. So there's that on 4K. And then we've got some Criterions, of course. Defending Your Life, starring Albert Brooks. My stepdad, Dominic, of course, this is one of his movies that he recommended, and they had it for the Half Price Books sale. So and it was only $16.99 regularly. So I definitely hooked up with that one. That was all I hooked up with this month, but that's beside the point. So, Defending Your Life, another great addition from the Criterion Collection, obviously. All these are first time in the collection. The ones I am about to show you. This is one I'm about to review very soon in the next few days. Another Charlie Chaplin film. This one is Modern Times. My City Lights review was a huge hit, so go and check that one out if you haven't yet, and my Modern Times review will be up soon. I have watched this one, and you'll find out what I thought of it Friday night, or whenever. But there you go. That's a cool cover, too. I really like that one. So there is Modern Times. And then we have a film called Exotica. This is one I wanted to pick up during the sale, but for some reason just didn't. It was on my short list, but didn't make the cut. But I've heard a lot of cool things about it. It is from 1994. So definitely in my wheelhouse there. Yeah, can't wait to check out Exotica. I heard it's a nice depressing sit. So can't wait for that. And then we have an Alfred Hitchcock film. We have The 39 Steps, which is about as many as it takes to get up to this apartment. So, so on the third floor. So, yes. I can't wait to check out another Hitchcock film. I'm a big fan of his, so I wanted to pick that one up for the collection. This is a Criterion film I've actually seen already, and haven't reviewed yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but sooner or later I'll get around to it. Le Samurai. And I love that cover. I'm a cool Frenchman. I'll have to, filmed by Jean-Pierre Melville. I did really enjoy this movie. I'm going to save my thoughts for a review sooner or later, like I said. But yes, here is Le Samurai, a very cool looking film. And then we have a nice surprise. at Half Price Books this past weekend, I found a film. Someone like traded in their whole collection, and I would have went broke ass if I could have, but I didn't. I somehow behaved. We have Quaidan or Quaidan. I'm thinking it's a Japanese film. It's 3 hours long, over 3 hours. It's four short films or something like that. I read it somewhere. I don't know. I saw somewhere about 4 films or something. Oh yeah, the original 3 hour cut. I don't know. Probably. I'll find out when I review it. But this was on my short list as well, and I didn't pick it up. And on Amazon, it's going for a lot right now. So $20 was a good price for this. So I was happy to see this. No matter how many, if it's one film, 15, I was happy to see it. So there you go. Quaidan or Quaidane or whatever. Claire Danes. It's in the collection. All right. And then finally, this one I almost fell over because I thought I missed out on this one. Missed the boat. Don't Look Now. This is out of print. And when I saw this, I did look now because they actually had this for like $50-$60 a few months ago at the same Half Price Books. And I thought, and it sold. By the next time I went, it was gone. So I went and I'm like, oh, I wonder if there's going to be $50 or $60 again. It was 20. So I literally grabbed it and there were like 2 people behind me. I'm sure they wanted to kill me if they, were looking for this or, whatever. But anyway, very happy to get this out of print Blu-ray Criterion of Don't Look Now into the collection. So that is what I picked up for this month. Join me next month where I'm sure to get into some more debt. Until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook. Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.